ones. Hello, Jacob. So, these times, we're just entering the end of September. Things have changed within 1 month. I don't know about you, but my reality is looking mighty like glitches in the Matrix, don't you think? So this revolution that's happening within ourselves, within our cells, within our bodies, essentially, the micro-macro thing. The revolution is the real love ocean. What, if anything, we are learning to manage our emotions and not lose it, because our nervous system is getting bombarded by so many energies right now, galactically and earthly. Oh my God, like father and mother are coming together and we're getting squashed like little babies that we are, and learning how to be in the rhythm of Gaia, which is the emotional part of ourselves. And we've never been taught how to manage these emotional parts of ourselves. We've always had these parts of ourselves suppressed because it is the feminine part of ourselves. The watery part, we're realizing now we're actually within the 80% water. You know, it was always said that we weren't as much, maybe 65%. When I was younger, I was always told that. And now they know that, like, you know, we're all water. And so we emote with this emotional part of us is what can separate us, because seeing somebody who's in their emotional breakdowns, or what I call breakthroughs, can be a bit scary because we've been taught to suppress these parts of ourselves. We've got like the screaming banshee. Nobody wants to see a screaming banshee, but that's the part of the evolution right now that needs to happen. We need to get our shit out, get our anger. And anybody says that you shouldn't be angry is spiritual bypassing. What we need to do is get our anger and channel this anger where we can actually give it back to her, because she needs it. That energy of strength, that energy of warrior, that energy of Mars, the action energy. What are we doing in the realms of actually building the communities, the building of the structures in which our new earth is going to be settled on? What are we using that energy of our emotions and our, like, essentially our war energy? What are we channeling it in? Are we subscribing to a gym to go to and get all that out and it's just going into the air? Or are we actually using that energy to make a difference? You know, what's happening out there? Are we practicing what we preach when we talk about the new earth? Are we treading and creating a path of our own psyches in a new manner, which is going to create the new earth? Are we pioneering? Are we stepping into our fear? Are we doing the shadow work? Are we facing our triggers? Are we owning our triggers? Are we having a solution to our problems? Because right now my boundaries are such that if people around me are not doing their shadow work, or they're not facing their shit, I don't want a conversation with you, because it's just going to help me enable you to be a victim when you're not. I won't hold the victim anymore in anybody, and I'm stepping away from a lot of people because I won't hold their victim. Because if there's a victim, there's a perpetrator. If there's no threat, there's no war. Doesn't that make sense? Anyways, does to this guy. Where is he? Oh, there he's there. So this real love ocean in which we are learning to manage within ourselves and our cells. I bring these codes to really bring that awareness to that being the ultimate job. Of how quickly can we bring it back to our hearts and this part of our spacesuit, the 0 point, the center of the universe in which you stand right here, right now, when you put your awareness into your heart. That is the real love, the revolution. That is bringing your awareness into the emotional part of you and who you are. And let us give us thanks for the waters around us. Water is life. Let's give thanks for that. And these wetlands, as I stand here in the West Country, and bring that thanks to these floodplains that used to be the bottom of the ocean. Yeah, let us bring these codes I gift these codes to you and your emotional parts, and bringing them up with no shame and no guilt, and allowing them to be channeled and not to project them onto our fellow brothers and sisters. Let's get that anger out. Let's get that emotional blockage out. Not within reaction, but in a responsible way, responding to it responsibly and giving it back to her. She requires that energy from her children. Se babali bontolo, kimatele le kiadele, hey. Se batite le nalo, kimatile le manale, yeah. Imabutu la ki le, te babu le ma le, kimatite le kiade lo, ma papa le ni mani na le lo. Keba papa se tile ki le, se te mama le dalida le. Kiba potula kiade la na ma babale matula du na la kiba sa ti babale ki lo o ti mama le na de o kiba paleni masati le impa mama le ni mali le hey zima ma bati tu lo kile kiani ma na lo ema titile ki de le babale ni mali da la que se mamá le legiti mamá dale ni mana e papo tuka chula di male ni ma e mamá ne kiani ni dele dile si papa le ya mamá ni daddy le dala dale hey Haux Haux in your faces. Oh, your beautiful real love oceany faces. Your emotional faces. Let us allow them through. Let us allow them through. And what? You get emotional. It is right for you. Your body love it. But no projecting. No projecting onto other. No more. All together we cry, all together we get angry and do it to her. She wants it. She wants this energy. It is a creative energy she wanting. Let's use it to build a better home. All right? Catch.